Social Studies. Number 3 is Chania. Number 2 Makoko. And number 1 Karure. Karure, walimu wa Karure. And when you look at the performance in the public schools in general, you get that we had a mean of like 233. That was the mean for public schools. And the private schools had a mean of 290. So you can see, still it is low. Meaning that the county target of 270, which was achieved in Kiambu, by the way, the county target of 270 was achieved because the county had 274. We were not part of that. We did not achieve it. So that is why we want to work with all the stakeholders this time and see that we improve. Another thing that I think is important is that we need to look at the higher marks. The higher marks were very low. Only 5 kids had 400 and above. Out of 2,800. You can see that is quite low. That is like when I was working, the percentage, that is 0.2%, achieving 400 and above. But the majority of them are achieving 199 and below. Like now, 199 and below are 679 children. That is 26% of our learners had 199 and below. As much as we are saying that there is that 100% transition, these learners will move to the day schools in the sub-county day schools. These are the same learners who are going to give us the D- and the E's. Because they are disadvantaged from primary, they will still get disadvantaged in secondary schools. They will not give us the best results. That is what we are saying.
So one of the things that mainly makes children not do very well is when the syllabi is not properly covered. And therefore our urge, or what we urge teachers in Gatundu North, and in the whole country indeed, not just Gatundu North, because the other places which are performing much worse than Gatundu North, is that they should take the issue of completion of syllabus and revision as a serious matter in order to assist our kids. We don't want kids, those kids you are seeing as small, most of them are in the range of age of 8 to 14. Now give those kids 10 years from now. The ones who are 14 will be adults like you. And they will be blaming us that they did not succeed because we didn't do our part. So my urging is that let us all do our part. Let us ensure that we educate kids, that we take cognizance of the fact that they are small and they require guidance. Let us take the issue of assignments, ensuring that they do assignments, so that we are also training them to be responsible. And I think it begins with us taking our work seriously. We are part of the global village, and we cannot exempt our teachers or keep them away from access to knowledge, because at the end of the day we want them to impact that same knowledge to our kids. And therefore the government must work very hard to ensure that internet services is available to all schools. And I beseech the Member of Parliament who is here that that's a matter that they should discuss at a higher level to ensure that internet is available and accessible to our primary schools, so that teachers are able to access, and even our children. Now we introduced computer learning as a mandatory part, isn't it, in the CBC? So how can we have teaching of computers without internet services? Really, without connectivity, that would be like trying to teach a fish how to swim on dry land, which is impossible. So
kabla tufanye na tukue na hii siku, tumekuwa na mikutano tukizunguka the whole of sub county, ambapo tumekuwa tukiongea na wazazi wa class 8 na form 4, na kumekubaliana zile challenge ambazo tuko nazo zinatufanya masomo yetu iende chini, lazima tupambane nazo. Moja yazo ni maneno ya absenteeism, watoto kutoingia shuleni. Na hiyo lazima tunashikana na national government, administrators, walimu na wazazi, ili tuhakikishe kila mwanafunzi ambaye anatakana kukua shule kwa hakika ako shule. Na ukiangalia Basic Education Act imeongea vizuri sana, kama mtoto haendi shule pengine mzazi amemwajiri. Kwa hivyo hata wameandikiwa barua, mtoto asipoenda shule wewe kama mzazi ndio utastakiwa. Na kushtakiwa sio kitu rahisi, kwa sababu penalty ni a fine of 500 50,000 ama kufungwa miaka 2. Sasa ni mzazi achague ni mtoto kwenda shule ama ni kukamatwa na kuwekwa korokoro kwa sababu ya kutopeleka mtoto shule. Hii mikakati yote ambayo tumeweka, tuko na imani kuwa masomo itaimarika. Ikiimarika, watoto wakisoma tena wapite, waitwe shule mzuri, tutakuwa na challenge ya school fees. Kwa hivyo tunafikiria na tutaona vile tutaweza kuweka an endowment fund ambayo kwa maoni yangu ningependa ikuwe ina muongozo mzuri, ndio iweze kusaidia na itasaidia wale watoto ambao watapita. Wale hatutaweza kusaidia na basari, tunakuwa na endowment fund ambayo itashughulikia maneno ya school fees na maneno ya motivation katika mashule zetu na hata kutusaidia mipangilio kama ya siku kama ya leo. Tukoretwo tugika wega muno uhoro wa githomo, ona gutuika tukiriona successes zile tu celebrate muthenya wa umuthi, no ni turonete uhoro wa absenteeism, ciana kwaga guthii cukuru ni uracangira muno ciana gukorwo itegwika kigerio. Ugakora mwana okaga ringi aka register kigerio agathie agokorwo ringi gwika kigeranio, na tugakora ni turagia na E nyingi muno, ni turagia na D nyingi muno. Tareu interest turari na D na E 1,800 hari ciana 2,000 na kindu aria marekite form 4. It cannot be business as usual. We must change this narrative, na uguo niguo tureka muthenya wa umuthi. Turi na strategy nyingi arutani na nijue me haha ni mekugweta. Ona riu ni twina very good team, our education heads and officers maramonita ginya uria ciana citu irathomithio, tondu ni moyo hau kabere ni kurari na kaundu ka ringi mwalimu ni guka cukuru no agakorwo ndarathomithia, na mau ni maundu makoretwo magituma tucoke thutha, but tunyitanire riu ithuothe ndire na nganja githomo ni gigucenjia. Twina plan ya ku-establish an endowment fund ya Gatundu North, tondu twina mariu uguo turathie ciana citu ni kuhituka muno, na ciana cia hituka riu tukona ningi challenge ingi ya makaremwo ni gukorwo makithie cukuru tondu wa fees. Ugakora turenda ciana citu ciitagwo national schools, betagwo extra county schools, fees igukorwo i challenge. Twina bursary yes, no ndingi ndiganaga. Tariu last year turahete ciana 10,000. Koguo tugakora mabataro ni maingi no mbeca ni nini. Koguo tugikora na endowment fund ne fund igenda irano in a professional way. Ngoro ni de patron tu no ikorwo ina mena integrity mirani nigetha ndikore, tondu guku kwanekwo kaundu ta kau ringi gugethwo mbeca igicoka ikiura tumiran, so that even riitaga korwo ho fund yo ni rathie na mbere. Ni tukuhe assurance ciana citu ati ni ndathoma nderutaniria hituke, I'm assured ni ngathie cukuru. That is the reason, as part of supporting that turauga tukoretwo thi. Koguo ciana cia hituka tugacira atia ito nginya twicirie uria tugwika next nigetha tuma support.
Ni undu wa bata arimu ku make sure kana gukorwo ni mathomithitie syllabus yothe, na mangiagwika uguo matigiko magika undu uria wagirire kuri ciana ona kuri bururi ona kuri aciari. Koguo ithuĩ kĩrĩa tũngĩra gũtĩtĩrithia nĩ atĩ mwarimu nĩ athomithie syllabus arĩkie, na arĩkia acokithie ciana ũhoro wa revision, tondũ ciana especially cia primary school itikoragwo ikinyĩte capacity ya gwĩthomera ta ciana cia universities kana high school. Koguo mwana wa primary nĩ akuagwo mũno gĩthomo-inĩ gĩake nĩ mwarimũ, na rĩrĩa ciana wona ciana ta icio tũrerwo nĩ mheshimiwa atĩ nĩ nyingĩ mũno iranyita D na E, nĩ kuga ciana icio itirona mahinda ma gũthoma ũrĩa kwagĩrĩire. Nĩ kuonekete knowledge ni kana ũgĩ nĩ wathii ũkĩongererekaga mũno. Rĩu nĩ tũragia na program ya CBC kana curriculum based or competence based learning or curriculum, na arimũ onao nĩ mekũrequire either magathiĩ refresher courses kana materials iria magĩrĩirwo nĩ gũkorwo gũthoma cigakorwo cia available. Na rĩu koguo kĩndũ ta internet ni very important, na rĩrĩa wona bũrũri ũkĩrwo nĩ ũratigwo na thutha nĩ gũkorwo maũndũ mamwe kũndũ kũmwe me mbere mũno, atĩ gũtirĩ thukuru mabũrũri-inĩ mamwe ĩtakoragwo na internet. No rĩu gũkũ gwitũ nĩ ũkuona nĩ tũra-struggle ona okorwo na institution ta colleges imwe itingĩkorwo na internet. Na rĩu koguo ithuĩ tũngĩenda kũria thirikari support mũno, na mheshimiwa probably gĩkĩ nĩ kĩndũ ingĩenda gũikĩria mũthiĩ mwĩyũrie as members of parliament, uria internet ingĩkorwo available to all schools in this country. Nĩgetha gakorwo tondũ internet information nyingĩ mũno, na koguo nĩ maũndũ maingĩ mũno arimũ mangĩgunĩka na magune ciana through the gũkorwo twĩna internet.